It's that time again, so let me welcome you back to Mecha Mondays. But today's not just any Monday, it's a Macross Monday. For those of you not familiar with Macross, you only need to know three things: transforming fighter jets, love triangles, and Japanese pop music. So, for the rest of February, I'll be taking a look at some Macross video games and Macross anime. But today, let's bring it back to the original series. So sit back and relax as we take a look at some pure anime gold. Released in Japan in 1982, Super Dimension Fortress Macross is both a love story and a war story, all rolled into one unforgettable sci-fi animated series. I actually covered the original series during my Mecha History Month video series last year, but I'll still go ahead and summarize the plot in case you haven't seen it yet. Macross takes place in the year 2009, as the crew of the titular spacecraft are celebrating the ship's inauguration. Suddenly, the Macross defense systems begin firing at alien spacecraft without any orders from the ship's captain. However, a race of extraterrestrial giants, known as the Zentradi, have come looking for the ship and launch an all-out attack on Earth. Consequently, the Macross sets off on its maiden voyage in order to combat the alien threat. In all this commotion, many civilians seek shelter aboard the Macross and quickly begin building settlements inside of its confines, thus turning the battleship into a space colony of sorts. One of these civilians is Hikaru Ichijo, a stunt pilot turned soldier who quickly becomes one of the top ace pilots aboard the Macross. Alongside him are a great cast of characters including pop singer Lin Minmay, ship deck officer Misa Hayase, and the cocky but lovable ace pilot Roy Fokker. As the show progresses, we learn more about the Zentradi, and that they might not be so different from their human counterparts after all. Macross surprised audiences by taking the real robot genre a step further, with an emphasis on themes like romance and culture shock. You'd think transforming robots, romance, and alien warfare have nothing in common, but for some reason, these all come together and work almost seamlessly in Macross. Even more interesting is the fact that Lin Minmay's voice actress, Mari Ijima, went on to be a top seller in Japanese pop music, and this is a trend that continued throughout all the subsequent Macross series. I've loved this show ever since I first watched it, and not just because the mechs, which I know, they're pretty cool. The Valkyrie fighters are awesome, the Zentradi have some cool ships, and even the freaking Macross itself is a transforming mech. If you haven't seen Macross, I highly recommend you check it out. There are a couple ways you can do it. One, you can look for the DVDs. They actually made an English dub about a decade ago by ADV Films, but those DVDs are since out of print and kind of hard to come by. Thankfully, if you're an Amazon Prime member, Macross is actually available on Amazon Prime Instant Video, so you can watch all 36 episodes of the original series on there. Now, the quality of the show isn't that great. It looks like they basically took it off the 1982 television screens and put it on the internet for streaming. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's good to see Macross with Western availability once more. Again, I just wanted to do a brief overview of the original Macross series. Think of this as an introduction of sorts. So I'll be posting another Macross video next Monday. However, I'm not going to limit all of my content to just Mondays this month, so stay tuned for further updates. But hey, it's the month of love after all, so why not spend it watching some Macross? So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time on another episode of Month of Macross here on Mecha Mondays.